What is good, everybody? Today I want to make a video talking about goldfish filtration. So I took my filter back out from back there, took the lid off, and here's a good little demo for how filtration works, as you can see here. So this is just one of my filters. Got this pump that pumps the water up, goes through these two things right here, goes down here. This is where there's carbon in there, there's a sponge right here, and then there's these little bio balls right here. They're actually not balls, they're like spheres. And then they go down here. I actually added this, which didn't come with the filter, which is another sponge filter. I got another massive filter down here that's like a bigger version, more powerful version of this one that takes water down this tube and pushes it back up this tube after going through here. But the thing about fish filtration that a lot of people don't know about, there's lots of people who don't even know fish tanks have filters. They think goldfish live in bowls and don't need filters, which is why most people's goldfish never get this big. And these things are not even half the size of how big they're gonna get. But that's why most people's goldfish don't get big, is because people don't even know goldfish need filtration. And among the 20% of people who do know that goldfish need filtration, I would say only about like 5% of them actually know how the filtration works. Because what I've seen a lot of people do is once they get these filters, they every week, month, couple months, they'll take this filter out and they'll clean it out under tap water, which that is a no-no, a big no-no in the fish hobby, if you want to call it that. As these things don't clean out the poop by just holding the poop there and then keeping it there and then not letting it go back down by sucking it up and keeping it there. That's how most people think how filtration works. It just pumps the poop up, the poop stays there and doesn't go back in. That's not how filtration works. What happens with fish poop is it eventually disintegrates and it becomes something called ammonia and nitrates. And what these do is these have little bacteria that grow on them. All of these things, there's bacteria in here, there's bacteria in here, on here, and that bacteria eats the ammonia, the fish poop. Now, I also said there's nitrates, and the bacteria actually doesn't eat nitrates. What does eat nitrates is, you can see on the walls here, on the glass, there's all this algae that eats nitrates. However, that's not gonna eat all the nitrates, so that's why in the fish keeping hobby, they recommend you do a 10% water change with tap water or spring water if you can afford that, every week. However, if you have plants such as these will eat the nitrates. I do have some plants in here, but not a whole lot. There's plants in those little glass cups right there. I do have a system that runs the water up to these plants and then pushes it back down. However, the system's been down the past couple weeks as I haven't been able to seal this back up. It's been very hard to seal this up. As you can see, there's some leaks. Plus, this is also now a baby snail aquarium. Bunch of baby snails in here. My snails bred. So this is more of a baby snail aquarium. But I'm not too worried about it. I got a couple plants in here and lots of algae, and I do water changes. So I'm not too worried about the nitrates. But yeah, that's how filters work. They eat the ammonia in the water. They don't keep the poop up here. Then you have to change these out. You do have to change these out, but once you change them out and clean them, you don't clean them under tap water, because tap water has chlorine. That will kill the bacteria. Yes.